So I'm doing a video on scrapbooking, just an introduction to scrapbooking, that's all. So welcome to Shauna's Crafts. Today I went out and I got some things at the Dollarama. So I'm going to show you. Today at the Dollarama I was able to pick up ribbons. Now they have glue rollers there for $1.50 instead of $8 at other locations. They have two sizes. I prefer the smaller size. I was able to get a whole bunch of different felt stickers, all sorts of stickers here. You know, I use these a lot for cards and stuff. The ones past a sentence. Now also they had cardstock. This is your regular cardstock. I don't know, I think it's 12 by 7, something like that. I think that's your regular 12 by 7 or 12 by 8 is your regular size cardstock. So for $4 you can get 12 colors, 4 sheets of each. And so that would be for, there's two sizes, there's different size of scrapbooks, okay? I've seen 3 or 4 sizes. One I've seen square, not this one, but I've seen a square one, like a small one. So like probably like a 7 or 8 by 7 or 8. That's one I've seen. Now, this one here is about, okay, so I think regular, like this one is 11 by 7 or something like that. But, you know, I just did this in the front. These are quotes that someone wrote me. Be silly. You know, these are just some quotes and stuff, so I just cut them up and, you know, I got this book of quotes. I really liked it, so, and this is, I just hand cut some stuff, and this was for fall. So, you know, you can do a lot with calligraphy pens. Calligraphy pens are great. Calligraphy pens are awesome because it makes all your writing very neat. So, you know, this is one size scrapbook, and you know, I found, like, for me, I found it was, you know, it's easy to do because everything's already the right size, basically, you know, the paper. But, you know, make it yours. Make it yours. So this was one of my just little side projects I decided to do when I didn't really have a lot of supplies around at that time. Now I'm going to be doing this scrapbook. Now, a great idea if it's your first scrapbook, a good one to do for Christmas is your Christmas cards, and to make the page about the person you got the card from. So usually your front page is kind of your opening page, so kind of whatever the theme is. And so, you know, you just brainstorm that. It could be a whole Christmas thing, so you could have Christmas tree cutouts, and you could have, you know, little pictures of everyone that was involved in Christmas, and that could be your introduction. And then you get to your first your first fold, and I call it a fold, or your first spread, which is your first 2 pages. So it looks better when you make a spread match or go together. So that's why I use this page as the introduction page, your first page. So of course then we have this size paper, which is the 12 by 12. So you can see then you would put another piece of paper. There's 2 ways to do scrapbooks, okay? You can do both sides of each page, or you can put 2 pieces of paper in. So say I decide what I can do is have it so both pages are in, so that this side will be my red and this side will be my green. That's how it will work. So otherwise what you would do, especially because if you want your spread to work, you would use 2 sheets of that. But then what you kind of get going is this pattern, because then you flip over and your next sheet is that color. So some people will choose, if it's your first scrapbook, you can choose 2 colors and just rotate the 2 colors. So like say for a Christmas scrapbook I'm going to use these 2 colors, and then that way, and you can do both sides. If it's your first scrapbook, then that's probably your best way to do it, is to design both sides, then just slide it in, and then rotate your color. And so you just go back and forth, back and forth. Now, if you're doing a Christmas scrapbook, and you got to think about, so it's really handy at Michael's for $5.99. You get these containers, and they hold the 12 by 12 paper. Of course, they can hold the other size paper, but they're made for the 12 by 12. Now, if you're going to do a Christmas scrapbook, decide what color you're doing your tree, because you may want to match. If a lot of pictures are going to be around the tree, like this is a lot of stuff I recommend too, is your basics are your stickers, your glue roller. I have a Fiskars cutter. I have stamps. I have my paper. I have calligraphy pens, my glue rollers. I have other washi tape, but this was just from the dollar store. I have other washi tape. Ribbon is actually quite useful, Ribbon, you can decide a layout, and maybe you can do like a diagonal going on and have like maybe your niece and nephew and that sort of thing. So anyway, what I was saying was, for your scrapbook, think about what colors are going to be on your tree, because you may want to match your scrapbook with your tree if you're going to have a lot of pictures based around the tree, decorating the tree. Decorating the tree, putting the decorations on, putting presents under, and that sort of thing, then you want to think about that. But another scrapbooking idea that I mentioned is using cards. So, because the back of cards are blank, right? So they're perfect to put on a piece of paper and, you know, put a picture of the person, you know, like get a picture of your gift or whatever. The ideas are endless, but a picture that includes who this card was from. This is one that I just made, and then decorate the page up, and you've got, you know, the memory of that person at Christmas covered. And then flip the page and put another Christmas card. You know, I make cards, so, and do the same thing. But I just wanted to show you all the stuff that you can get at dollar stores. Now, I'm going to be doing, for Christmas, I'm going to be doing a Christmas scrapbook for my family. So that's why I invested in this, plus I make homemade cards. Now, you don't need as much stuff as I have here, but your basics, once again, is your paper, which you can get at Michael's. You can get separate sheets for like 90 cents to end up. So you can get separate sheets so you can decide what colors you want to use, or you can buy a full package and, you know, get a full package of the same paper. Now, I think that for your first scrapbook, just choosing one, just choosing the colors is the best idea rather than buying the full package of paper. It's about the same price either way. Now, and then, you know, you can get a lot of decorations, like something like this at Michael's would be $8 to $10. And whereas you can see it was $1.25, you know, little Christmas trees, $1.25. You know, definitely glue rollers, $1.50. And they last, it's just as long as the other glue rollers. Now, another great thing to use are these gems. I usually don't use them in rows. I usually split them up and use them like just as little sparkles on the page. Little rhinestones just to give some sparkle. They're really great for framing around a picture, so, you know, like, if I don't have my Fiskars cutting machine, but, like, what I would do with a page is decide, like, what colors I wanted to use, and then I would cut, like, say, green. I would find the picture first and align the picture and decide how big, like, do I want room left for writing? Am I going to write on the color I am framing with, or am I going to cut the same color and put it underneath? So, you know, have a picture here, then cut another piece that's green, put it underneath so that there's contrast. That, I would do the second one. I would probably cut enough to frame the picture, put the picture, and then cut some green to go underneath and use my calligraphy pen to write in. Or you can get letter stamps and you know, just stamp the letter one by one, which is time consuming, so I recommend using the pens. Anyway, it's a very limited introduction to scrapbooking. but it gives you a few ideas. You know, just remember, if you're doing a Christmas scrapbook, is it the whole Christmas experience? You know, decorating the tree? Is it just Christmas Day? What are you going to start with? And keep in mind that there are different sizes of scrapbooks, and that you can get deals like this stock cardstock and stickers and all of this at the Dollarama. So I just wanted to share that, and good luck with your scrapbooking.